All right. Question of the day. Does money buy happiness?
I would say to a certain extent, yes. It's actually scientifically proven that it does. But
Scientifically? Sorry.
hey,
I
scientifically,
could just
I
keep
said
on
it
going. I'm sorry.
perfectly.
Yeah.
It is proven that it makes you happy until a certain point.
Mm.
But then if you have just so much money and you are not fulfilled with what you do in your life or the people that surround you, I think you can have all the money in the world and you will be very unhappy.
I also think I saw a scientific I saw a
I hate you.
scientific review. So the difference between someone that was rich and extremely rich is insignificant.
And if you look at people after Second World War, they had nothing, but they were so happy. Like there's so many stories of people who were just happy having a cute, nice dress and going out for a walk, eating at a restaurant together. And I think if you have the ability to appreciate the little things, you're gonna be much happier than with all the money in the world, where you can buy things as much as you like, but in the end, you can only have that much stuff. And
This brings me back to Alan Watts when he said that you can own two houses, but you can't sleep in two houses at the same time. So you can't eat 5 steaks in one day. I mean, some people might be able, but you can't drive 2 Bentleys or, fancy cars at the same time. You can just enjoy one thing at a time as it goes. And now when it comes to money, I agree that it makes you happy to some extent. Because if you can't have a house or somewhere to sleep, if you can't afford food, if you can't have the security that money provides, then it's very difficult to be happy. But once you're able to provide for that, then appreciating and being able to feel those moments in the present and the blessing of being alive can be, or make you feel more that what money can provide. Because people sometimes end up constantly buying into this economy of, I want now, I want this, and I want that. But then you look at third world countries with children running around kicking a ball that is so messed up that there's not even air in it anymore. And then they're playing soccer and having the time of their life was basically nothing. And yet they're so happy and they're so grounded and connected to themselves and the emotions, and they enjoy life as is. And then you start wondering what's happening in these first world countries where people are miserable, where people consume and yet are not able to appreciate because they're already looking forward to the next moment, the next object. I'm getting kind of far, but
I like it.
But if we get back to it, can money buy happiness? Yes, to some extent. But once all your basic needs are provided or cared for, then the rest is up to you. And the rest is up to having that introspection and being able to appreciate what life brings forth and what you're living in this very moment.